Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I don't watch me ear. Today is my wash day. I'ma just pull it out. I normally like pull it out because it was some jumbo plot and jumbo twist. And I normally like put it out like an hour, 2 hours, couple hours before I'm ready to wash it out so I can breeze out and think because my scalp kinda tender. It get very tender very easily. So hope everybody is doing great and having a wonderful Saturday, wonderful weekend. Today's a lovely Saturday, bright and nice and all things great. Yes, pretty much it there. So let's get in right into the matter of things. So a few years ago I did when we did just make up my mind to start YouTube. I did somewhat of a introductory get to know me type of thing. I did it with my sister at the time. That was like about 2 years ago. I did a little introductory type thing, get to know me type tag with her, and I decided that alright, gonna do another one now, cause things have changed, and I found this get to know me tag that I found, the questions that I found. There are different types of questions. They are more interesting, and I decided to just pick some random ones and do them. So let's get straight into those questions. So, first question, it says, where did you grow up? I grew up in St. Mary. I'm a good country girl. Yeah, all these things. Where do you currently live? I currently live in Portmore. Sometimes you have to leave country, come a town, come in the city life. Things can be a bit more convenient when you're living nearer to the city life, the city type life. So that's one of the reasons why I'm now here in Portmore. Third question, who is your first best friend? My first best friend was from primary school. This girl called Khadija, because I am Khadija, she's Khadija. She was my first best friend from primary school because we knew each other from like way back when. Coincidentally, we have similar names. Hers is spelled and pronounced a little bit different from mine. How tall are you? How tall am I? On my national ID, it says I'm 5'5", but when I go doctor, I know like you do your medical and basic checkups and you can measure yourself and so. On the doctor measurement thingy, it says I'm 5'6", but the national ID says me I'm 5'5". But then again, the national ID take a long time. And when I just touch 18, you do national ID. So the height I was at 18-year-old, maybe I get a little bit taller where I reach 5'6" now. I know I'm not 5'5". I'm 5'6". Other question, dogs or cats? Dogs all the way. There are some dogs I don't. Sometimes the dogs I don't like. You don't get me their own pit bull and them kind of dog so easily. But dogs or cats, strictly dogs. I hate cats. I hate cats. I hate cats. To me, I find cats to be very nasty. Maybe the cat them when me exposed to. The cat them when me did their own in my time of life. Me just their own some nasty cat, but me have some very bad experiences with cats. So dogs all the way. And to me, I me alone ever like sit down and talk to my dog and they come like my dog understand what me I say. Obviously he won't respond because he can't respond, but the look that my dog gives me, it can literally assume say the dog understand what you say, understand your struggles, your pain, your happy moments, everything, your sad moments, happy moments, everything. Like literally the dog behave, respond or look at you in such a way where him get the impression him understand what you say. That's just my 2 cents. Dogs all the way. Funniest moment in high school. Funniest moment in high school. Whoa, this is a very hard question. I'm not sure if I have no funny moment that I can recall right now. Or maybe I don't remember any funny moments. Um, I have had one and two funny moments. Maybe nothing I can recall literally off the top of my head now. Because in high school, like from up to grade 11, I was in class with some really jovial persons. So like on a day-to-day basis, we find so nice to go joke around. I don't like anything I can literally remember instantly right now. But I was in class with some really jovial guys. Not to mention Naza. Lord God, that guy in our class named Andre. Them call him Naza. Andre did a like literal class clown. And you had this other guy in our class so them called Silly. What Silly Alexandra, I think, or something like same name. Like them and the like, literal class clown. Kimo was the other one, like rest in peace Kimo. But like I had some classmates that were really jovial. So it's not like I had one specific moment that I can literally recall or drag on right now to say. But I was in class with some really jovial guys. So throughout high school, I had my fair share of jovial, funny moments. Can't really pinpoint no one moment. Probably the only other thing I could have think of was I did food and nutrition in high school as a sexy subject, and like literally every foods class was always a night time, especially when I practical. Like especially when I practical. Oh, one thing we can think of in a foods class from foods class days. This topic we're doing seafood in class. That's the topic we're doing. So you had a theory sessions, and then you would have the practical sessions. So some people look about fish, some people look about shrimp, and so one person I think how would he look about octopus. So I don't remember who did prepare octopus. So this guy now same silly in my foods class, and he decided that alright, I'm gonna go roast fish. Me don't know if silly don't know say fish for scale and gut before you prepare it, before you season it and clean it, before you season it and cook it up and thing. But silly buy the fish. Obviously the fisherman never scale it for him, or him never think to himself so the fish need to clean up, or I don't know how or why. But my boy rub up the seasoning on the fish, scale and gut. I think a roast fish or a baked fish or something like so. So me, I think to my, he never stuff nothing in the belly of the fish. As if you stuff anything in the belly of the fish, you would have cut the fish belly and know say the fish got still inside. So you just wrap it up in a foil paper about the basic powder seasoning. In the foil paper, you then cut up him Irish and them kind of things them. So when after that finish and prepare now, and then take it out of the oven and thing, and represent everything for our teacher to assess it. And no teacher like stick the fish with the fork. So teachers that like how the fish feels so like it now separate with the fork. Only if you realize that the fish never scale. When she take a knife and separate it and open the belly, the whole of the gut well seasoned and cooked, because him season up the fish and wrap it in a foil paper. So the seasoning going to penetrate and go inside of the fish, and the fish will be well flavored on the inside. So that was like one of the funny moments that we can literally think of, because my boy no scale fish, my boy no gutty fish. We don't know how or why him never think of that. And I like say him purposefully do it, him genuinely never realize or know say him need to do something like that. Me really don't know how he come to that conclusion if not think of say the fish need to scale or gut. Anyways, those days were like, oh my god. Next question says favorite drink. Favorite drink. I'm not a soda person, for one. I can safely say that at least 80% of my meals, between like 70 to 80% of the times when I have a meal, I water my drink with my meal. Like, yeah, but yeah, water. I can almost say between 70 to 80% of the times when I have a meal, I water my drink. I'm not a soda person. I cut off soda a couple years well. The only way you'll get me drink some form of soda right now is Ting. The grapefruit flavored soda they will name Ting. And the only way you'll get me to drink Ting unless me like gas up and I need for belch and I can't get a cup of tea or enough of a hot beverage. That's how you will get me to drink Ting. And that's just like one of a few instances. But like my favorite drink, if I'm supposed to pick a favorite drink, probably would answer just like natural fruit juices. I don't have one specific one that I like because I like all natural juices because me make juice regular. Now that it's summertime and fruits are in, especially pine and mango, but we make them kind of things there very often. Well, as a matter of fact, any fruit to me get, any fruit to available because even when they get some guava, I must blend up some guava, I have some carrot in the fridge, drop 2 carrot in that, and my ginger and my lime. Another moment, me have a little cucumber, make the cucumber juice. So there's no one specific drink really I like, but I like natural juices, like natural fruit juices. Tea or coffee. I was drinking coffee from a very early age because my mother addicted to coffee, like literally addicted to coffee. So from very early on, we used to drink coffee, and it reached a stage where at first it used to help me stay up. So like when you have assignments during high school days and you want to stay up, you want to study and things like that, you drink a 1 cup of coffee or so. It used to work on me, to make me stay up, but I guess I drink it so much, like in other words, I abuse the coffee. It literally works in reverse for me right now. So you reach a stage where coffee I work the opposite way. So by the time I done drink the cup of coffee, I just ready to go on my bed. Like work in reverse. So I'm not really follow up coffee then kind of way there again. But tea, like hot beverages on a whole, I love hot beverages because we drink tea in any hot beverage, coffee, Milo, bush tea, anything at all at any hours of the day. So if I'm supposed to choose between coffee and tea, I'll choose tea. But I kind of ease off of coffee. Yeah. I can almost make cut off coffee for quite a while now. Couple years well now. Because literally I work in reverse for me. What are your favorite values in a friend? My favorite values in a friend, I would say, definitely I would say loyalty. And what's the word that you would say? You know, like you have this friend where despite you and the person being friend, if I suppose me do something wrong, you being my friend, you're supposed to can look for me and tell me say you do that wrong. Me a friend, I'm gonna tell you say you do that wrong. I'm gonna like that, and you need to pull up your socks, stop do this or stop do that, you know, look good, and if you pull up your socks, things like that. I need a friend who can look for me and tell me say you need to stop this, you need to not do this, not do that, or do this better, do this more, and the friendship is still there. Nobody no feel offended, nobody no feel like say, oh, me I disrespect them or them I disrespect me or not like that. You're supposed to be bold enough, then again adult enough to be able to come to me, say X, Y, and Z, and me is supposed to be adult enough to be able to take the correction. Cause like I don't know the word you would use to describe that. Probably like the willingness to be corrected. Like a friendship supposed to have that characteristic about it. So either party supposed to have the willingness, there's supposed to be the willingness to be corrected by a friend, if that makes sense. So I would say loyalty, the willingness to point out errors and be corrected, and yet still the friendship is able to be maintained just the same, like nothing happen. Brush off yourself and move on. Cause your friend hurricanes, your friend say you go down the wrong path or you go buck your toe, and your friend can sit to you say here one. Pull up your socks, brush off yourself, wheel and come again. And when your friend says that to you, nobody's supposed to feel offended. Can easily move on, just like before. The friendship strong, probably even stronger if so be the case. So I would say loyalty and the willingness to be corrected by a friend, for the friend to be able to point out the error and you stand corrected. And why is would I say a good character in a friendship? No, yeah, that's pretty much those two strong characters, I would say. Yes, there are other characters, but those two characters to me, they stand out the most. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's it. Next question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Where would I live? If I could live anywhere, where would I live? I would say somewhere that's tropical. Not because I am born and raised in a tropical country, but I love the tropical climate. So I would say somewhere that's, and it definitely have a water body, natural water bodies nearby. So me personally, I prefer sea, river more than sea. So more than probably like somewhere. Then again, you don't all boy but don't to living in a country. So more than live somewhere near enough to river, not necessarily sea, cause I prefer river more than sea. So if I'm supposed to choose somewhere to live, probably a country area where me then near to river. Yeah, cause me like river then kind of way. They kind of peaceful, and maybe I have a bad day, just go sit down by the riverside, and the calmness of the running water soothes me. It eases my mind. So yeah, that's where I would choose to live if I could live there. Are you named after anyone? When I was younger, my mother told me a story that I don't remember the name of the show, but back then there was a soap opera, one of them kind of thing that I come on local TV here in Jamaica, and there was this girl in the Queen Latifah did in the show too, she tell me. So Queen Latifah and this other character in the show, one of them did name Khadija, and one of them did name Regina or Regine, something like that. So my middle name is Regine, and one of the characters in the show was Regine and one character was Khadija. I don't remember which character Queen Latifah played, but Queen Latifah was in the show. So that's how I got my first and middle name, from those two characters in the show. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yes, I do. Persons close enough to me would say yes. Close enough would say yes, because probably use it so much where some of the time they feel like say, like, why you behave so, you know, if you're going so strong, things like that. And last question, what sports do you play or played? I don't do any sports now, but in high school I did netball and swimming. I preferred netball because I could have been the pool thing. I wet up my ear and then kind of thing there. It's nice, but I could have been if I wet up my every minute. Like every Tuesday and Wednesday, my ear if I wet up all day till I go home and wash it and dry it. But PE class did nice though. PE class did nice on a different level. So that's pretty much it for my updated get to know me. Oh god, my ear look away. But just breathe it out, so by later on it can wash. So that's pretty much it for my get to know me tag. See you guys in my next video. Bye.